My name is Lyndon Poirier. I'm the General Manager of Williams Group Australia, based on the Northern Rivers, Tweed Valley, New South Wales is our head office. We have a network of stores stretching down to South Grafton all the way back up to Southport on the Gold Coast, with about 8 hardware divisions, dedicated brickyard at Chindra. We also have an international seed export division which is located in Murwillumbah, and we also have a CRT rural store here as well. So quite a diverse business. We've got 2 production houses where we make frames and trusses, and we've been in business since 1935 and are still a family-owned, 100% Australian family-owned company. The company started as with an agricultural bent, as opposed to where we find ourselves and what we've morphed into today. We had banana packing houses in town, we had nursery, we had potato packing houses in town, and we were basically agricultural/horticultural store. Over the years, as we developed, the requirement for the community was a hardware store. We opened that in the main street, which is called, funnily enough, Main Street in Murwillumbah, and we went from strength to strength there. We've been involved in bulk fuel supply to the Tweed Coast and Gold Coast back in the 60s, 70s and 80s, probably into the 90s. We branched out into manufacturing, as I stated before, manufacturing frames and trusses, floor trusses, floor systems, to a large variety of clients, stretching down probably as far as Nambucca Heads all the way back to north of Brisbane. Would be our delivery range. Our seed division, which is located next door to where I'm sitting today, we export internationally to about 60 different countries around the world. Various forms of agricultural seed, legumes, some grains, but predominantly just agricultural seed for pastures, for cattle, sheep, etc., etc. So we're playing our bit in the world game, growing grass around the world, feeding people. Well, we weren't doing anything with TABMA when I started here 7 years ago, but we knew we had a lot of areas within our business planning for the future. I call it the old conveyor belt. We had an ageing population of workers, and we didn't have enough young people coming through, and one of the big problems is keeping people, so we weren't spending enough time value adding to our younger troop. Hence we set up some conversation with TABMA, and they showed us what they could do. We agreed to come along on the journey with them. There's a lot of benefit to be gained, both from a length of service point of view. If you invest in your people and let them, they can find a way to work for one company for a long period of time there's a stairway, there's a pathway for them. There's so many different roles within our operation, ranging from being a delivery driver at the start to being a general manager at the finish, if you like, and all points in between. And by value adding and implementing some training packages for these mostly younger people, I would suggest, we're keeping them for a lot longer than we normally would have if we didn't put any value into them and show them that we actually care about their future and want them to hang around. When I talk to the younger people who are going through these courses, whatever they may be, whatever they've chosen, whatever path we've chosen to send them down, they're all speak very highly of it, and they seem to be enjoying it, so it's working. We'd like to think we've been a good partner for them over the last 7 years. We've had quite a few trainees or cadets go through our system, and our retention rate has been good, and all I can see is positives for TABMA going forward as they're going from strength to strength. Their offer is increasing all the time, and we've just agreed to some other workplace initiatives with TABMA only yesterday. So it's an exciting partnership going forward, very easy to deal with, and we'd like to think we'll play a little role in helping them develop their business.